Welcome back to the channel and to the group. If you are new here, my name is Joey Huber. I am a gym owner who has grown my gym from $0 to $1 million in annual revenue and completely delegated it to my team. So I spent the last 5 years working with gym owners full time, and I'm here to share the lessons that I learned. So today we're going to be talking about the top 5 places that I use to help gym owners find high quality leads, right? Not high quantity, which are typically just, I'm not going to say they're trash leads, but they don't necessarily want to sign up for the memberships that the gym owners that I work with offer, right? Higher ticket, whether it's personal training, semi-private, group fitness, accountability, nutrition. These are all higher level memberships that somebody who's looking for a Planet Fitness or something like that are never going to sign up for. So if you're fishing in the wrong ponds, you're not going to find these big fish, right? And so today we're going to go through the top 5 places that you can find high quality leads, right? Number 1 is going to be referrals, okay? And we break referrals up into 3 separate pipelines, 3 separate categories. Number 1 is direct referrals, okay? And so direct referrals would be, you know, your incentive program. Like what do you give members when they refer other members to the gym, right? Hey, you should go check out my gym. It's amazing. The coaches there are so cool. They have all these cool events. Here's so and so's number. Give them a call, shoot them a text, and they can, help you get started with a membership, right? What is that? What does your strategy look like to make that happen? Right? What are you doing to get people to want to refer people to your gym? Right? And so what that strategy is very important to whether it's going to work or not work. In the past, I used to use more of a passive kind of referral incentive program, gift cards, money, discounts off memberships, those kind of things. It never fucking worked for me, right? It never really generated a lot of referrals, right? Now, instead of passive, just sticking something up on the wall and just, letting it sit there, or bringing it up during a membership, we are much more proactive, right? So not passive, proactive. This will help you generate referrals. Number 2 for referrals is going to be indirect referrals, okay? Come with me to the gym. Hey, my gym is hosting this really cool event. They're doing this really awesome, challenge. They're doing whatever it may be, right? Bringing somebody with them is indirectly referring them. Now you have to have a really good way of capturing them. What I like to do is, whether it's a challenge, whether it's an event, whatever it is, right? Capture their information, name, phone number, email. Just say it's your exercise waiver, right? And then get them into your system. Get them into your back end lead nurture system that will have campaigns and workflows to turn them into a member, right? Got to have that. Got to get them to opt in, whether it's on paper and you enter it later or digitally, whatever, right? And second, if it's a challenge, weigh in and weigh out, right, with a prize, right? So if you give them a prize, who doesn't want to show up to see if they won a prize, right? And so that way out, right, turns into a sales meeting, a very quick one, right? Get your elevator pitch dialed in. Oh my gosh, Susie, when is the last time you've lost 15 pounds in 30 days? Holy cow. We should keep on doing this. In fact, it would only be enter your sales pitch, right? The third type of referral, team referrals. Now, this only applies if you have a team, but if you have coaches, trainers, group instructors, managers, whoever, these guys should be bringing in new members on a monthly basis. If they're not, chances are it's one of 3 things. Number 1, you never ask them to, right? There's not clear communication. You never set goals, KPIs, let them know how it's important to the mission. Let them know how they can, help you. Let them know that you are going to be giving them incentives. Like, you never really had that conversation with them. You maybe just said like, hey, can you guys bring some people in? That's not going to work, right? You need to have a clear cut objective for them to hit each month, right? Number 2, if they don't bring people in, they don't have the skill set, right? They don't know how to do it. Right? And it's your job as the gym owner or the leader of that business to teach them how, to give them these skill sets to be able to do this. Because even if they wanted to, if they don't have the skill set, they're not going to be able to, right? Number 3 is they're not motivated to, right? So they do have the skill set. You've taught them, right? And you've explained to them that you would like them to do this, but they literally are not motivated. There's no incentive for them, right? And they're not going to do it out of the goodness of their heart. So it's your job as the leader and the business owner to align their personal, incentives with the business's incentives, right? If you can align their goals with the business's goals, then they will do it for sure. Not because they love you, but because they're intrinsically motivated to want to serve themselves, right? Which in also serves the business. So if you can put that together, then now all of a sudden your team is bringing in people every single month. And the bigger the team, the more referrals. Okay, so that's number one is referrals. Number two is going to be website. Now, if you have a website that is optimized for lead capture, okay, and you have great traffic. You don't even have to have great traffic, but if you just have traffic landing on it, you have a good Google ranking, right? You are going to generate high quality leads because these are inbound, right? They're not outbound. Inbound means they're looking for you. Outbound is you're looking for them. Think about Facebook ads. Outbound, they're not looking for you. You're going after them. Think about cold calling somebody. Outbound. Think about cold DMing somebody. Outbound, right? Inbound is they're sitting at home or on their phone or wherever saying, gym's near me, right? Personal trainers near me, boot camp or fitness, group fitness near me, right? They're looking for you, right? We need to make sure that you pop up first. And when you pop up first, your website actually converts them. So they know exactly what you want them to do. They know what your offer is. They can clearly see your call to action. They can chat with you if possible, right? If your website is dialed in, you will absolutely capture those high quality leads. Number three, free Facebook groups, okay? Free Facebook groups are amazing for nurturing leads. So they could start off as cold, right? Maybe you ran some ads to get people into the group, or you just blasted stuff and invited people, whatever. They start off cold, right? But then you warm them up over time, right? You get them to know, like, and trust you because you're posting on a regular basis. Maybe you're doing a movement of the day. Maybe you're helping them prep their meals. Maybe you're doing, whatever, some cool workouts that they can follow while you're at the gym, and you're introducing them to your coaches and all of these cool things they're absorbing, and they're getting to know you as that like local expert and authority for all things getting in amazing shape, right? In your group. Then when you finally make them an offer, and I recommend making them an offer, not from the group, keep the group to just building freaking value. Don't pitch them in there, but make them an offer through email and text message, right? Now you should be able to capture that information as a means to you letting them in the group. That's the exchange, right? Hey, I'll let you in my group. It's completely free. You're going to get tips from local experts, from people that have spent their whole life doing this, so you can fast track and skip all the BS. But in exchange, I want to know who I'm letting in the group. What's your name, phone number, email, right? Now we get them into our system. We make them an offer on the back end, and they're already warmed up. Because by the time they raise their hand, they've already consumed enough to where they're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. High quality. Number four is going to be SEO and website, not SEO and websites, Google ads, right? So Google ads are the same thing as websites, but if you don't have that organic traffic, right? And so let's think that you launch a new website and it hasn't really been built up or doesn't have a lot of reviews or whatever. It's all great if it converts really, really well, but what if it's not even popping up on Google, right? Then you're not able to even capitalize on how awesome it is because you have no traffic. Google ads push you to the top, right? So when people search for those keywords, now this is the only paid version that we're actually going to be talking about today. But it is very, very powerful if you know how to do it, right? Because it's high quality leads. You're going to spend some money, but it's very targeted, and the place that you're sending them to is already designed to capture leads, right? So this is a great place if you don't have time to build up your website organically, right? Or if you're in a very populated area and there's a ton of websites that are offering similar services as your gym, right? Then they have to scroll around a little bit more. This shoots you right to the top. And the final thing that I'm going to be talking about today, number 5, is your email and SMS list, right? Your master list of old members, old leads, whatever, that you have collected over the years, sending them a really high quality campaign, putting them through a really high quality campaign, an offer that is really, really good. It can't be salesy. It can't sound salesy. It can't sound desperate. It can't sound like you're using too much scarcity and urgency and all of that stuff that, salespeople would tell you to use. I think that people see right through that, right? And they're not going to read your emails if you don't provide a ton of value within those emails and how you're able to help them, right? Then I don't think that they're gonna click on your links or book a call or whatever it is, right? So we need to keep that email and SMS list warm, right? And that means that you're providing value every single week. I like to provide value, multiple times a week with just health tips. Nothing too crazy, but just always staying in their feed, always staying warm. A short email, guys, 2 paragraphs on how you can drink more water or whatever it may be. It's a tip, right? And that really is like, man, I like this thing. Every day I get a new tip, right? It's really, really cool. And, eventually we're going to make them an offer. Hey, if you've been following us, if you've been liking our stuff, man, do we have this really cool thing that we've been working on behind the scenes for a while? We think you'll absolutely love it. If you're somebody that has a hard time staying motivated, needs a coach to help you through things, wants to know what to eat, that so they're not wasting their time, going through the internet and trying to figure out the right diet for them, wants great workouts so they can walk into the gym and just immediately be told by an expert what they should be doing based on their goals. If you're checking all of these boxes, man, you're really going to love what we've been working on, right? And we put them through a really cool campaign, and the people that raise their hand and say, yeah, I want to learn more about that, those are going to be high quality leads. Now imagine if you put all 5 of these together. Guys, you're not going to have a lead gen problem, okay? You might have other problems in your business. Maybe you got to learn how to sell them. Maybe you got to hire coaches. Maybe you got to do other things. But lead generation is not going to be your bottleneck, right? So these are the top 5 ways that I use. There's more, right? But we're just covering top 5 today. These are the top 5 ways that I use to get high quality leads. So when they're walking in, they're ready to buy the memberships that I sell. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, guys, give it a like, give it a share, comment. We're coming live every day with different types of content that can help you grow your gym. If you like this, visit the FBU.com, www.thefbu.com. I give away a ton of free training in there. These are little bits of what we do, but you can do a deep dive into our training, apply this stuff at your gym, go do it, and solve all of your scaling issues. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.